Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Luna dies. According to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, everyone can now agree that Luna Nozawa is unstoppable. Even her followers are worried that she will get away with murder once more since she has become so insane and deranged. Let's also assume that the residents of this made-up town don't have to witness that again. However, spoilers indicate that Luna will be the one who dies at the end if it doesn't occur. In the most recent episode, Luna unexpectedly stormed into Steffy Forrester and Finn's beach house. She has been pleading with her biological father to let her join his family. Viewers have the impression that if Finn doesn't permit it, she will eventually do something extremely regrettable, such as kill off a real key character. Naturally, online fans of The Bold and the Beautiful had a lot to say about the situation. Luna has nothing to lose at this point, and she isn't going to listen to anybody since nobody is in her corner. Some commenters have even said Sheila would punish Luna herself if she killed Finn, but she would want her back in prison if she killed Steffy. Well, she does have someone in her corner now, Remy, remarked another show fan. She has discovered the one person who will embrace her darkness rather than reject it. Now would be a great time for a Remy redemption storyline, was another comment. With her venom and hostility, Luna scared the living daylights out of him today. Then Steffy the paper got a clear K. LL. Remy might report her to Bill, Deacon, the police, etc. Either that, or they are preparing a whodunit regarding Luna's murder. Fans of The Bold and the Beautiful will, of course, just have to tune in every single day to see what happens next. On weekdays, the CBS network broadcasts The Bold and the Beautiful. Look up the timings in your local listings. Please share your opinions with us in the comments box below. In the meanwhile, Marone, Nick comes back into Brooke's life. Spoilers for the reveal of The Bold and the Beautiful. Brooke receives a significant surprise at the ideal moment. Brooke Logan goes to work prepared to plead with Rich Forrester to return home after spending the entire evening telling Hope Logan that he is her destiny once more. Every time she attempts this, she is humiliated, but she persists. She doesn't care that he's seeing Taylor Hayes once more. That must only be short-term, therefore it will undoubtedly end when Ridge realizes his mistake and reclaims Brooke. If that ever occurs, Brooke may be able to find a diversion in the meanwhile. When Nick Marone arrives at Forrester Creations, Brooke is taken aback. She is excited to find out why he is returning to Los Angeles, and is happy to meet him after all these years. Perhaps he is just what Brooke needs at this moment. With Nick in town, who needs destiny? In order for Steffy Forrester Finnegan to consent to a relationship with John Finn Finnegan, Luna Nozawa wants to demonstrate to her what it's like to be separated from your child. She must so get to know her younger half-brother. When Steffy and Finn are not there, Luna introduces herself to Hayes since she has huge plans for him. Steffy is unaware of the risk her son faces because of her husband's utterly insane and deluded daughter. Luna possesses a firearm, is proficient with it, and is not hesitant to use it. She may have a two-pronged strategy to get rid of Steffy and kidnap her brother. Since Sheila Carter is aware of Luna's insane behavior and feels bad about producing a monster, would she be the one to save her? Or perhaps Dollar Bill Spencer will foolishly release this insane girl. Remy Price is another candidate. Does Luna shoot the wrong person in her desperate act of love? The brave and the lovely. According to spoilers and updates, Luna Nozawa now carries a rifle and treats it as a valuable possession while she walks around the town. According to spoilers, she is eager to utilize it in order to acquire adoration on the CBS serial opera. The shooting range target gave away a clue about her first target. It's difficult to think of more convincing evidence than the photograph of Steffy Forrester, who was shot twice in the middle of her forehead. However, we have seen a pistol in the hands of an insane person on the CBS soap opera before, and the outcomes frequently take an unexpected turn. In Luna's case, will the bullet land on the wrong target? There have been cases where a shot meant for one person ends up hitting another. As though it were the secret to her destiny, Luna Nozawa looks at her new firearm. This young woman's weapon is hidden, but it's going to change. She is so damaged that she approaches people in search of affection. Luna got the gun to kill Steffy, but since then, more names have been added to her list of those she believes have harmed her. When she requested help, Deacon Sharp and Bill Spencer, together with her mother Poppy Nozawa and her recently found father John Finnegan, abandoned her. Other than keeping her from hurting other people, neither of her biological parents wants to be connected with her. Grandma Sheila Carter is the protagonist of this tale. Sheila is determined to stop her, and is mobilizing people to aid, instead of standing by her granddaughter as Luna had hoped. Remy Price was standing there when Luna stopped firing at the gun range this week. Spoiler predictions for the future suggest that he might join Luna in her sinister plot. Remy doesn't appear to be persuaded by Luna's motivations, but the plot is still evolving and will undoubtedly get more intricate. He says he wouldn't have let her learn to operate the rifle if he had known her actual intentions after watching her shoot at a photo of Steffy Forrester at the range. He is ignorant of all the perverse ideas that are going through Luna's head right now, though as she unlocked her purse and touched the revolver inside after Deacon turned her down. She made her hit list in her head, and after Bill told her he was done helping her, she looked into the desk drawer to see how her gun was doing. Since Luna would be the first suspect if Steffy were shot, she cannot just plan to kill her without an alibi. Now that she is aware of Remy, she most likely comes up with a plan. When Remy learned he couldn't have Electra Forrester, we saw him try to force her off a rooftop. To what extent does this guy share Luna's characteristics? When Remy first arrived in Il Giardino in search of employment, Sheila became somewhat of a friend to him. But she sent him out with Bill, who at the time was having trouble finding someone to fix his air conditioner. This is how he first met Luna, who was living in Bill's house at the time. Because she was still under house arrest, she initially hid in the shadows. Nevertheless, she came out to welcome Remy after Bill left the room. Neither Luna nor Sheila know much about Remy. It's uncertain, therefore, to what extent he might consent to accompany Luna in her cunning plan to kill Steffy. Sheila is convinced that Steffy is the target of Luna. However, she has no way of knowing that her granddaughter possesses a pistol now. Remy may feel bad, but Luna is a skilled manipulator, and only she and the person who sold it to her know that she has been packing lately. This raises questions about the strategies she might use to convince Remy to help her. Further spoilers suggest that certain characters might be shot. As a result, it is likely that they will all end up in the same place, facing Luna with her weapon. Deacon and Poppy are two of the many people Luna views as her enemies, and Sheila has enlisted their help in an attempt to stop Luna from going out of control. Poppy has Lee Finnegan and Finn on high alert right now. Bill has also activated Luna. He is probably involved in Luna's last scene since he feels accountable for her deeds because he was able to have her pardoned. Maybe Liam Spencer calls his dad and demands that he talk to Luna, who lives close to Steffy, about this. He might wind up where the other individuals who are after her are, along with Sheila, who of course told her granddaughter to leave town. As a result, Luna is most likely pointing the gun at Steffy during their last encounter. Finn, Deacon, Bill, Poppy, Lee, and Sheila may show up to try to stop Luna, which would keep the tension high until the very end. The screen goes dark after the pistol most likely fires a few times. Fans will have to wait until Monday to find out who was shot if the soap opera presents it this way, which is likely to happen on a Friday. Steffy may be shot, but she is too important to the soap opera to be eliminated. The same is true for Finn, Sheila, Deacon, and Bill, all of whom are important characters on the show, who might get one or two minor injuries, but probably not any major ones. That leaves Poppy and Lee, who have grown to be significant characters on the soap opera, and Luna, whose last day is drawing near. In order to play a part in an Amazon series, Lisa Yamada is leaving the soap opera. She has landed a big part in the television show Elle, which is a prequel to the well-known movie Legally Blonde. Sheila may step in to stop her granddaughter from continuing when Luna starts filming. This could result in a gunshot, killing her just-discovered granddaughter. Finn and Steffy now feel burdened by Sheila and Luna. Therefore, there is a chance that Liam will receive the lethal bullet, and both the grandmother and the granddaughter could be shot and killed.